I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I am back with another code review challenge. We're still fixing the errors and the challenges. So let's go ahead and get started with the instruction. It says the code is supposed to handle a division by zero exception, but it is still throwing an error. So let's go ahead and walk through the code itself. Here you can see they declare a function called divide underscore numbers, which takes in the parameter num1 and num2. And here is their try and exception. And so they're trying to divide num1 by num2. And then if it is the exception zero division error, it is going to print cannot divide by zero. And then in the finally block, it is going to return results. And down here, they're simply just printing the return value of that function and passing the arguments R4 and 0. So this is what they're using to raise the zero division error that we are supposed to be covering here. Let's go ahead and run this and see what the return value is now before we even start looking into the error itself. Down here in the console, I'll go ahead and run it. And as you can see, we're still getting that string cannot divide by zero here, so it's finding that exception. But then it's still raising an unbound local error, which says local variable result reference before assignment. So go ahead and pause the video, look through the code again, and see if you can figure out why that error is occurring. And then once you figure it out and solve it on your own, you can come back and see what I do to solve mine. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so I am back and I think I figured out what the issue is. I did look up the finally block and I saw that it said this will run even if there is an exception or not. So what we can do is, since this is running automatically, if it was to find this error cannot divide, it still would try to return a result which isn't declared in this block. So that is why it's saying you don't have a declaration for result. So one thing I figured I could do is, instead of doing that print here, since we're returning the function anyway, we could probably put that as a result, and that way if it is able to do division, it will return the initial result, which is here. But if not, it would return a string instead. So that is what I'm going to change here. And that way we will have a value for result in both cases, or both blocks. Okay, so let's go ahead and run it again and see what I get. And there you have it. You see that it is working. Because we have both values for result, regardless of which condition is met, we'll still have that result variable to return here in the final block. Let me know how you went about solving it. And yeah, this one was quite simple. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you when I see you. Bye bye.